Hi there.
And welcome
to the Pretty Dumb Podcast.
We're here.
We're happening.
Thank you.
Bye, Luke. Our director just left.
We've made it to the big times.
Doing an outdoor podcast with a director who's not directing. We're doing amazing. And we have a podcast dog named Betsy now.
Her name is Esther.
Who gives a shit?
She will be upset when this comes out. She's one of our only 7 listeners.
No, don't stop saying that. We have so many more than 7. I don't like it.
Thank you to my parents for listening twice.
I don't like it when you say that because it makes it sound like we're not doing anything productive, and we are.
Listen.
We have 380 unique listeners.
This can be good. Oh, wow.
Yeah, is what I dreamed of. So
we're getting these numbers because we're not looking at the same ones.
I'm getting them from the poll of people who actually voted to overturn Roe v. Wade.
Oh,
yeah,
tight. We're just jumping right in. We're jumping right in.
That's how many people. This week has been terrible.
We don't want to know how our week was because you guys already know it's been fucking shitty.
It's been so shitty. I mean, like, I had a great weekend, but like.
Good for you.
But yeah, everyone.
I've just been girding my loins.
I know, everyone with a uterus
baby
is
up in here.
Suffering right now.
I mean, at least we live in Washington and it's still a progressive state, so.
But can you think about like I get it, like you're focused on yourself, but like you should think about all the other people this affects in those red states.
I will fight you. Maybe they should just move. Why don't you just if you don't like it, just leave.
Yeah, leave Alabama, leave Virginia, leave Oklahoma, leave Ohio.
Easier said than done.
I know. Please, everyone know that I'm joking about a very serious subject. It's so hard.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
If we don't laugh, we'll cry.
I mean, seriously though, and like now that like one of the justices was like, we're gonna go for gay rights next, gay marriage,
contraception, like what?
Contraception, that was mind blowing to me. I was like, well, how are people gonna protect themselves against STDs?
Apparently,
STIs.
Apparently, the only important thing is you gotta get married, and then you're doing right by the Lord.
What if I'm dating someone who's already married? Is that a problem?
Let's phone a Christian and
how
find
am I
out.
supposed to fuck if I'm like I sound insane. I sound like Lindsay Lohan right now.
You have COVID, don't
I
you?
don't have
Oh my
COVID.
God, you have COVID.
I have the sniffles though. I definitely have that. Like it's not sniffles, it's like allergies.
We'll see. If I'm sick tomorrow, you're done.
Have you had COVID yet?
No.
Okay, well,
Knock on wood.
do you want it?
No, thank you.
You could probably just get it while it's still hot.
I like fads way after they've come and gone. Skinny jeans, I was at least 3 years late on.
What were you wearing before that?
Just the normal mid-rise.
Oh my God.
So embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. And now low-rise are coming back, and I'm holding on to my skinny.
Okay, low-rise jeans are
high-waisted
seriously
jeans.
Ungodly.
Yeah.
Like, whoever's like, we should bring back low-rise jeans. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's these hot Gen Zers who are like, oh my God, I haven't hit puberty yet. Look how good I look.
I don't have the hips for it. It's not for me. Just like I don't have a uterus, and I'm still mad about the fucking Roe v. Wade thing. Like, that's so fucking annoying.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm bringing it back. It's going to keep coming back to that.
It's fine. It's what we're talking about
I mean,
today.
like, truly. Okay, first off, let's start with, like, how this week started. It was, like, first they were like, we're going to ban Juul, and it was like, things cannot get any worse. And then they overturned Roe v. Wade.
So you did this.
And I was like, oh my God, things just got so much worse.
For other people, not necessarily Richie, but you know.
I mean, like, the Juul thing was really hard for me.
Yeah.
It was really hard. Like,
I'm so sorry that you had to go through that.
Me too. By the way, this podcast is sponsored by the last remaining Juul pods. That's who's sponsoring this podcast now.
They're so expensive.
I bet they are. Like, I saw some woman spent like $980 on Juul pods at a gas station this week because she was like, yeah, like rack them up, boys.
Like toilet paper all over again.
It is though. Bitch, give me that. I want it. Give me my fucking nicotine.
That's what you should do. Buy a bunch and then sell them in 5 months to those who are really fiending for it.
Maybe the guy that I'm dating on the side will like buy a whole bunch and I can just take his. He also uses Juul.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, so cute. You guys use the same brand.
We do.
Aw.
Yeah. His husband also uses that brand too. So it's like, yeah, it's really great.
Mm.
I'm just like, give me your jewel pods. Give me your jewel pods. That's the only reason I like you guys now. That's it.
So one thing that's been nice about all this Roe v. Wade bullshit is seeing all of the straight dudes who are also pissed. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It's not just women who this is affecting, and it's not just women who are mad that this is happening.
Well, it'd be nice if, like, you know, those guys got out there and were like saying more like before this happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like nice to have that support now, but it's like also like gay men who like aren't doing anything about it. I'm just like, you guys, like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
The women need us right now. Like, get it together.
They're coming for you guys next.
They are, though. Do you want to band together like in Handmaid's Tale? I never actually watched that show.
Me neither. I watched like part of the first season and was like, this is too much. I feel like this might happen. I'm too traumatized.
Sorry, I keep sneezing. Yeah, no, I was gonna watch it, and then my old roommate, she was like, it's a really good show. Like, the women are like abused sexually, and I was like, dude, what? Why are you? That's a bad sell.
But they like fight back.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, no, I can't watch this. I just like, I feel like that's a lot for me to deal with, and like life is already hard as it is. I don't want to deal with any more hard things.
For reals.
But it sounds like we're gonna be having to protest soon.
I mean, what are protests even gonna fucking do?
Show the country that we're pissed.
Right? But like 80% of the country was for abortions to begin with. And now it's like, it doesn't matter because five
of the justices.
Supreme Court justices are like, sorry, we gonna be Christian now.
Our little book says that this isn't okay. Have you read our book?
Have you heard about it?
It's amazing.
Would
Join
you
our
like
cult.
to join our cult? It's so frustrating. I did read a thing my mom posted on Facebook. It's so crazy because growing up, my parents weren't super religious. We would go to church and stuff, but then like when I was in like high school, they weren't super religious, but since they became sober and now they like are in AA, now they're more religious. And it's just been weird because they just moved to Florida like a year ago, and now they're more progressive now that they moved to Florida than they ever were living in little tiny town Chehalis.
Do you think it's because they like saw what Florida was and they were like, oh my God, we need to change things?
No, I think they just got out of the tiny little conservative bubble that was their hometown, and we're like, oh, there are more people with more problems than just what the crazy whites are dealing with in Chehalis.
Yeah, okay. I was like, where is this going?
I don't know. But no, she posted this thing on Facebook that was basically a letter from I think she was a female pastor, and cut it out. Gosh dang it, now I can't see where she...
Are you looking through your mom's Facebook?
Sure am.
Does your mom post a lot? Like, is your mom like a religious Facebook poster? Like, she posts a lot?
She reposts stuff because it's like, oh, if you care about this person, then you better repost this. So, yeah.
My family is so, like, they repost a lot of shit on Facebook, too. And I'm like, stop it. Stop it. That's not what that's for anymore. Okay?
It is for these people.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
Gen Xers and their fucking Facebook.
I can't find it.
Do you remember when, like, Facebook was for the youths?
Yes. I was one of them. I had to wait until I had a college... a university email to get Facebook.
Why?
Because that's how Facebook started.
Oh my God, that's right. I forgot about that.
Email to sign up. So when I was in community college, I was like, what are you guys talking about? Facebook?
Oh my God, that was that was like after MySpace. I forgot about MySpace. Let's talk politics on MySpace.
Let's go back.
Let's put that in a bulletin board post. Let's take a poll on MySpace on how everyone feels. Do you want to go get protesting outfits? Like, I want to dress like a Sith Lord.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
What's up with the protests?
I don't
Tell me
know.
more about it.
I don't know. I just saw some TikTok where like people were like, we're gonna start dressing like villains for protests, and I was like, Yeah. Yeah, I'm into that.
We're burning it all down.
We're cosplaying at protests now. And I was like, yeah. I'm in. I'm in.
If we can dress up, I'll be there.
Costumes? Why didn't you just say that we're doing Halloween at protests? I love that.
For reals. Okay, so to quote this, it says, this is from a female pastor. Nope, it's from a pastor. This is from a pastor. A male pastor.
We love the men.
So he's quoted in saying, if you are a Christian who believes in a God who will condemn people to hell for not believing in him, and you're choosing to spew hate and vile towards people you disagree with, then you, my friend, have more blood on your hands than any person who chose to get an abortion. So basically, the point of Christianity is to spread love, is to connect with people.
Right.
And
which is not traditionally what Christianity has been known for.
Correct. And then what they just did, just completely demolishing women's rights, you're just like cutting more people off from the idea of Christianity. You're just sealing the deal. They're like, oh, Christians are pieces of shit. Instead of like, oh, maybe, yeah, they got some good things going for them.
I literally can't even listen to like Christian rhetoric anymore and Christian arguments because it irritates the shit out of me. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care about like your beliefs. Like, your beliefs should not be pushed on other people through the law. Like, it seems so crazy. Like, could you imagine if gay people pushed like the way that we live on people, the way that Christians push Christianity on people? Like, that's insane. Or like, I'm trying to think of another group. Like, what's another religion? What if Jewish people were pushing Judaism on like
and what would that look like, Richie?
That would look like a lot more people saving money. That's what that would look like.
Everyone's got a yarmulke.
Yeah.
We're chilling.
We would get 8 days of presents
instead of 1 day of lots of presents.
Well, 8 days of presents sounds pretty nice. Could you imagine if it was like a federal holiday? We'd get like 8 days off in a row. That'd be fucking tight.
I mean, do Jews get 8 days? Oh, if it was okay.
Yeah.
See, I get it. But also, from what I've heard, it's not like all of the presents are bangers.
I mean, no, but okay, you know what? Let me revamp this. Let me come back to this. I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to draft up a proposal. and then I'm going to come back to this next week.
This is another thing in this Facebook post that I wanted to, this is coming from a pastor. The guy's name is Chad Thibodeau.
Okay.
It says,
yeah, it is.
The church is the richest organization in the world. We have more
because
money.
They don't pay taxes.
Yeah, we have more money than Apple, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk. If we really cared about babies, we could do something about it.
Like the baby formula shortage.
Exactve.
Isn't that
mentioned here too?
Literally,
like, we don't want to help pay for that.
Literally, there was like a bill that was passed to like give out funds to parents who needed. Or it was baby formula, and like a lot of the Republican Party was like, no, we're not going to do that. Mm-hmm. We want you to keep your baby and we want you to starve it. We want skinny babies only.
Exactly.
Which is insane. Yeah. That's so fucking nuts.
Like, Christians are making just anybody and everybody keep the babies that they don't want, and then as soon as they have the babies, they're not going to help with the child care. Do you know how expensive it is to have a baby in a hospital?
I have like a ballpark idea. I have girlfriends who like went ahead and did that traditional route of having a kid in a hospital.
Yeah, it's like a college education just to get your baby out of you. So imagine not wanting to have this baby. You have to have the baby. You have to wreck your body. And then you have to pay for all these hospital bills. And then you have to raise a baby that you don't want. And without any help from anybody. If you do get help from the state, then you're condemned from the same people who made you keep your fucking baby. It's so
And on top of that too,
stupid.
like the fucking system, the foster care system, what a nightmare.
It's terrible.
What a nightmare. Like, seriously, like, there's no real solution. It's like, I hate the people who are like, well, women should be more careful about having kids, but then they want to take away contraception.
Right.
What does that even look like to you?
And why do they blame women? A woman can't get pregnant without sperm.
Seriously, I think everyone should just try gay sex. Starting with me. Try me.
But only if you're a dude.
Only if you're a boy. Not in me. And I won't get pregnant, and I won't tell. It'll be a secret.
So discreet.
Yeah. I won't talk about it on this podcast.
It's just all on the women, and it's fucking bullshit.
Beth Stelling has a really great joke about this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's so good. We love you, Beth. This is a Beth Stan
podcast. Yeah. What were you going to say? Sorry, I cut you off.
I don't know. I'm just mad about everything.
I'm mad about everything. Can you guys hear that plane?
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore.
We're podcasting here. How dare you?
I'm going to take a sip of my Poppy probiotic soda.
Oh, yeah. This podcast is sponsored by Poppy probiotic sodas. Be gut happy and be gut healthy. Here, listen to us drink this soda. It's so good.
It is so good.
Everyone loves it.
Everyone likes a nice gut.
I literally saw this and I was like, oh my God, is this going to make me shit? Like,
I mean, maybe.
Maybe? I don't know.
See. You are sitting on a white couch, so be careful.
I'm not wearing underwear either.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I literally looked outside and I was like, it's too hot. I'm not wearing any more layers than I need to. I'm not going to do it. They're taking away things and I'm taking off my underwear.
I like your form of protest.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm here for it. This is my stand.
How was Pride, Richie?
Oh, yeah. Politics stuff. Yeah. Pride was good. Pride was so much fun. I only got to celebrate one day of Pride, though. Like, Friday, Saturday, I didn't get to do any Pride things. Mm-hmm. But Sunday, I woke up and then I was going to go head off to Cuff, but then all of my straight friends went to Pride without me. I'm not going to say names, but one of those people was someone who's on this podcast pretty regularly, went to Pride without me. And then
it wasn't even like that, okay?
Okay, well, it pretty much felt like that.
I understand.
I got a photo of all of my friends at Pride together, and they were like, where are you at? And I was like, oh, hey, thanks for the afterthought. Go fuck yourself.
Yes, I apologize. Yeah. I understand.
I want an apology from all 5 of you.
Nick apologized.
Nick did apologize.
I'll let the others know.
I'm fucking going after Rihanna, Jamal, and Reese next. Okay? I'm going to cut those bitches.
Oh, side note, congrats to Nick and Rihanna for getting engaged.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So cute.
Congrats. I love that. There's been so many engagements. I did 2 engagement parties on Saturday.
Gross.
That was insane. Like, yeah, and, like, the second engagement party had, like, speeches and gifts were required.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah,
I would have been like, oh, sorry, you can't come.
Yeah, I was like...
Because every other party you go to, you also have to bring gifts.
Right, yeah. And then, like, I just brought them champagne. I was like, this will do.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, $20. And I was like, okay, do you want the cash? Like, and they're like, no, we don't want your poor people change. And I was like, cool. But I went to I went to a birthday party afterwards too. I was in U District in Seattle for one engagement party, West Seattle for another one, and then I was in Tacoma, like North Tacoma area for the next party.
You should try what I do and only have 3 friends. It's so easy.
I'm trying to reconnect with more of my friends. Like, I really am.
Oh,
yeah, I'm trying. But, like, it was a lot. Like, I was exhausted. Oh, my God. And then I feel like I have ADD right now. I witnessed a car accident.
Oh, no.
At the birthday party. Like, we were outside having a good time, and I was like, this party is, like, really fun. It's nice catching up with people, but, like, I wish something exciting would happen. And then some drunk guy hit 2 cars of people at the party that were parked, and this dude was fucked up. Like, it was crazy. He didn't even get a DUI. Nothing. Not arrested, not a DUI.
Did he leave? Did the cops come?
No, the cops came, and he didn't speak English, and the cops were like, well, we can't really do anything, like, without an official translator. And they were like, you're going to get a ticket in the mail. And I was like...
So you could have just...
Yeah.
Just faked not being able to speak English and gotten out of your DUI?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was
now
like...
we know. You heard it here first.
I was so fucking mad. I'm going to learn Spanish so that way I can, like, be like, oh, like, no hable inglés. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. But
you'll
like,
end up getting pulled over by the
one cop who can translate Spanish. And I'm just like, fuck.
No.
Not you, dude. And then I'll have to be like, I actually speak French now. No parle inglés.
Oh.
Je ne parle inglés.
Look at you.
English. And I'll be like, yeah, that's all I know how to say, though. And he'll be like, what? And I'm like, what? Yeah, I fucking... But anyways, yeah, Pride was fun. I had a lot of good times. I danced a lot, and I got recognized at the bar, and that was nice. And
Cute.
yeah, it was really cute. Someone was like, "Hey, you opened up for so and so a long time ago," and I was like, "Yeah, maybe not that long ago, but like,
You're like, now people open for me, bitch.
I mean, kind of. I mean, a little bit.
That's fine.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
It was
Going
okay.
to Pride without me.
Yep, we went to Pride. Me and all the straighties. I just didn't want to cling on to our only gay friends' Pride shenanigans and be like, "Yo, so what's up with Pride? What where's the party at?"
Well, I wish you had just asked me so I could be like, "Hey, yeah, I don't want to go to Pride with you."
Right? I understand. I'll do better next time. It was fine. It was fun. There was a bunch of people there, but it has been super hot and I'm not acclimated. Even though I was in Florida, I got used to the cold real quick when I got back, and it was pretty uncomfy, but I mean, it was fun just to people watch and wander around, drink some $8 lemonade.
Did you? Oh my God! Did you see anything crazy at Pride? I surprisingly did not see anything crazy this year at Pride.
I mean, not really. There were like more naked bike riders, just like the Solstice Parade, and just like people in like crazy outfits. But I mean, that's kind of to be expected. So
That is like, yeah, I guess that's true.
it's pretty tame.
Someone tried to get me to touch his wiener in the bathroom at Cuff, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that tonight. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
It's about me tonight.
It is about me tonight. I actually yesterday. Have you ever had sex in like a really hot environment? Is that a pleasant experience for you? No. Okay, cool. Same. Because I had sex in my apartment yesterday, and it was 84 degrees in my apartment.
Nope,
And
nope.
neither of us finished. We were just like, the only fluids around was the sweat on our bodies.
Ugh.
And I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I would prefer it if you left. I'm gonna stand in this shower with some cold water.
I actually showered with him. It was with the married guy. What did we say we called him?
Justin, Jake.
Let's go with that. So Justin Jake. So Justin Jake and I were standing in the cold shower, and I was like, I never want to leave this shower. Like, this is the only place I want to be the rest of the night. I am tired.
Ooh.
And then I had to go back out and go dance at Cuff with Joe Dabrowski.
I had to go dance.
I had to go dance.
They made me.
Oh my God. And then Esther, don't eat the leaf. You're not a dinosaur.
She's fine.
You're not
She's
a dinosaur.
raisin.
You're a dog. Okay. You're not a long neck.
Good girl.
Esther, do you have anything to say to the people? She sniffed it very nicely. Esther, do you want to say that again? Okay.
Nope.
That was good. That was good, girl. Slay daughter.
Oh, she's a good girl.
She is a good girl. What if this was our whole podcast, just us praising dogs?
Oh, I mean, that's literally what I do most of my day anyways.
Oh my God, should we just start podcasting while you walk dogs? I'll come on walks with you, and I'll be like, yeah, like, tell us your opinion on Roe v. Wade, dog. What do you think as we chop off your reproductive organs?
Ooh. Did you want to have a say in that or no? I had another Live Rude Girls show on Saturday.
Oh yeah, how was it? Who'd you have?
It wasn't the best,
Why?
to be honest. It was a very small crowd.
Like, what's small?
I'm gonna say maybe 30 people.
Hey, you know what? That's 30 more people than you would have had. You should
Maybe.
capitalize on Live Rude Girls as a way to build an Instagram following.
I mean, I don't know how.
You literally just build it into your set. Just be like, hey, if you guys enjoyed this, follow me at CourtneyBird.com.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't seem like they enjoyed it too much.
Well, just this one time.
Yeah, it's just Nasil was on the show, and we carpooled down and back together. So on our way back, it was nice to have someone else in the car because for me, like last month's show, there was 150 people in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So to go from that to like 30, it was like, ugh, that
Okay,
sucked. But
also-
she wasn't there last time, and she was like, it wasn't that bad. Like they were quiet for a few people, but like we kind of broke them open, and it wasn't terrible. But
That's
just
good.
comparing it.
You
to
can't.
previous shows. It's like, oh man, I really thought I was like on an upward trajectory of like, oh yeah, people are coming, they know what's up. And then it's like Naseel was like, yeah, comedy's humbling, and I was like, I feel like I don't need to be humbled, but apparently I do.
But also though, like you have to remember too, it's like it's summertime.
Yes,
It's
it
hot.
was hot.
People
and
want
it
to be
was the day
outside.
after Roe v. Wade. So it was just like the people who were there were fucking mad. And like the comics were mad, but like still trying to do our jokes and like make things light. But then it's like, well, we still need to address the elephant in the room. Like we still need to, like we need to not pretend that this isn't happening.
Do you have jokes about?
I do, but I like opened up with like an abortion joke, which may have been the wrong move. I don't know. I'm still learning. You just got to figure out as you go. But it's like, hey, this is what everyone's thinking about. So maybe I should just bring it up and get it out there. I don't know.
It would be really fun if you bombed on a set and then hang on, I set this up wrong. It would be really funny if you like bombed on a set and you just closed out with, well, this is why we should have abortion.
Okay.
But I'm happy that you're here and you weren't aborted.
But if you guys had been, you wouldn't have had to see this. So think about that.
One thing I also wanted to bring up around that, I'm sorry, I feel like this is such an abortion heavy.
I mean, what do they expect?
Yeah, I guess that's true. But like my parents, my father was like texted in our family group chat and he was like, hey, do you guys think abortion is okay? And I was like, do you think abortion is okay? And he was like, well, I just don't think you should be aborting kids or babies at like 6 month old or older. And I was like,
fucking does that.
No one's fucking doing that. Who the fuck told you people are doing that? And I was like, oh, are you trying to like adopt kids right now? Are you trying to adopt children? I didn't know that
I'm
you
not
were
getting grandkids. Might as well.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know that you were trying to adopt children of from mothers and fathers who can't take care of their children and are looking to get abortions, but can't. And he was like, well, no, I'm not. I'm just saying that I think it's like it's cruel to have an abortion at 6 months. And I was like, okay, well, no one's really doing that. Right. But you know what's even more cruel is having a child into a world with a family that can't feed them, having a child into a world that like is a product of rape and the mother ends up resenting the child.
Or being forced to carry a child who has died in your womb.
Yes. All of that.
Just carry it until your body decides, oh, now I'm gonna not like fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
There's
everything.
So many cruel things that happen.
There are ectopic pregnancies, which is when the baby forms on the outside of the uterus, which means not viable. The baby cannot live. The mother might die unless you have an abortion to take care of it. But oh nope, can't help those. So now that woman's right to live is now nil. So, like, why do you care more about a thing that has not even come into the world, doesn't have a brain, has never expressed any type of emotion? Why is that more important than this living human woman? Like, you don't care about life. You care about your ideologies and your stupid bullshit religion. And I fucking hate everybody.
I think I also hate everybody. Someone was like on TikTok was like, if a woman is held at gunpoint and raped, that gun has more rights than that woman does. And I was like, yeah, actually, that's like such facts, though.
Yep.
Anyways, this podcast is also sponsored by the Summer Sun. We love her, but if she could like cool down just a little bit into like the high 70s, mid 70s, that would be nice. Cold and I am chained, lying naked on the floor. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. That's really
how. It's too much. I just need the Google answer.
That's like how I feel about everything. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Ooh. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusions never change into something real.
Cut all of this.
Okay.
No more abortion talk. We don't know what we're talking about.
Okay, yeah, just cut that part out. Can that be our clip?
Everything sucks.
Yeah, so can that be our Instagram clip? Just me singing while you're trying to look up information?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess I should not just have my butt out on.
I feel like we didn't even really go over like what's trapping our. Well, I guess like politics are what's trapping our ass. That kind of that whole
That's
segment took over this whole episode.
This whole episode is what's chapping our ass.
Yeah. Everyone is all of this is trapping our asses this week. I can't wait to see what dystopian future we live in later.
Ugh.
That'll be fun.
I don't want to be around for it.
I mean, like,
I've already said, I don't want to live through a zombie apocalypse, through like a nuclear bot. Like, I just want to be the first to go. I don't want to like stretch out this long, disappointing shell of a life just to try to survive a few more months.
What?
Nope.
You don't?
I'd rather just be like, oh, there's zombies. I'll be one of the first ones. That's fine.
Oh my God, I would love to live in a zombie apocalypse. Like, if that's how the world's going to end, I would be so happy. I would be so happy if that's how the world ended.
No, thank you.
Why? Think about it. It would be so much fun. We'd get cute outfits. We'd get like a leather jacket, a thigh holster. Like, it could be so much fun. I would love it.
It's just outfits for you.
Yeah.
That's all you care about is outfits.
The outfits and the weapons. I would get like a cool knife. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm surviving. I'm a survivor.
Knives are so scary.
They're not.
I mean, as far as zombie apocalypse, I would want something longer than a knife.
Yeah, but you want something that you can like easily maneuver around in tight spaces too.
Yeah, what about a sword? Michonne?
Yeah. What if you're like in a tight hallway?
Jab, jab.
I just kind of feel like, no. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's not right.
Or
Yeah, well, bullets eventually run out. So think about that. How about that?
fine. You win.
Yeah.
Knives for everybody.
Yay!
That's Richie's take.
Do you think there's more knives in
2022.
the world than there are people?
Yeah.
I think so too. I was thinking that was going to be a more of a thinker question than
I mean,
it actually
this is a pretty dumb podcast, so who fucking knows?
Okay, we should close out on what we learned this week. I feel like we've been going on a while.
Yeah, I also feel like we want to be not as dumb as we are. So each week we like to talk about something that we learned to try to broaden our horizons. So what's the thing that you learned this week, Richie?
This week, I feel like I never learn anything like smart or useful.
It's
just
always
like
just about you.
it's just
This week
like,
I learned how to crush at a comedy show.
I mean, yeah, I did. But okay, wait. This week I learned that you should not I didn't learn anything this week. I didn't learn anything this week. I'm like trying to think of something that I didn't say already. I was going to be like, this week I learned not to have sweaty sex in an apartment because that's hard. But like,
Yep, that's a lesson learned.
I already talked about that. I feel like this week I learned, can you cut all of this?
We can come back to you.
Okay, yeah. What did you learn?
So we were both on a show at Kangaroo and Kiwi.
Yes.
Parlor Tricks co-produced with Alexa Stanton. And I was talking to her before the show, and she was telling me about like just traveling for comedy and kind of what her plans are for the next few months. And she said that you can rent an Airbnb for like a month for about the same amount that you would pay for rent. She was like, yeah, you can get an Airbnb in Austin for like $1,500 for a month. So her plan is to basically stay in these different cities, like work and save up money, and then go to a comedy city for a month, work and save up money, and then go to a different one. And I was like, wow, that is really cool and really good to know. I didn't realize that it was somewhat affordable. Because like anytime I've stayed at an Airbnb, it's like a couple $100s for a couple
night
nights.
or two. Yeah.
And I just assumed you just multiply that. But I was like, oh, that's a really cool thing to know and something that I want to look into.
Yeah. You learned something way cooler than I did. You learned something so much cooler. I definitely learned things. I have a friend who lives in Idaho, and I haven't gotten to talk to her in a long time. And I learned that, like, there is hope for individuals to make changes. She taught me that you can be the change that you want to see in a red state. And she's turning out to the polls. And I was like, I'm learning right now from you. I'm learning that you can make a difference, even if you live in like a shitty red state like Idaho.
Can she, though?
I mean, like, she's trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I feel like anyone who is a more progressive person and in a red state, like, just come here. Flee.
Well,
Get out while you can.
She started here, but, like, she moved there because her husband is, like, something.
Married.
Yeah.
Fucking husband.
Everyone is, like, getting married. That's what I learned. I learned everyone's fucking getting married.
Getting engaged.
Getting engaged, having babies.
I mean, that's what happens when you're
don't
our
say it.
age.
Okay, there you go. Okay, I feel like that was good.
We did it.
We did
sorry that this was just a. You know what? We're mad. We're angry.
I'm not sorry.
This is
I'm not
just
sorry at
how
all.
We are.
I
Maybe
wanted to
this
talk about it, and
wasn't
I've
as
been.
funny.
I needed an outlet.
And this is it.
We had some jokes in here too, so I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed it a lot.
So much.
And I hope you share it with all of your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends about us. Oh, what shows do you have coming up?
I'm gonna be at Nate Jackson's club tomorrow night.
That's Tuesday.
And then on Wednesday night, I'm going to be at somewhere.
Ooh.
I'm going to be at the Unicorn in Capitol Hill.
Ooh, fun.
And then on Thursday night.
That's like a part of a drag show too, right?
It's like a cabaret show, I think. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And then on Thursday night, I'm going to be at the Rendezvous doing some kind of like new to Seattle mixer thing. I don't know. I'm doing comedy for new people in Seattle.
Cool.
And then on Friday and Saturday, I'm going to be at Tacoma Comedy Club.
Who's at Tacoma?
Josh Firestein.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to headline. I'm hosting.
Nice.
And then on Sunday, Parlor Tricks Comedy is doing the Houseboat Show.
Oh, fun.
Which, I don't know if I was supposed to say that on this podcast or not.
Because it's a secret show?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
But
well, we can cut it out.
We'll just leave it in there.
Okay.
Who cares? Our 380 listeners will probably not show up. Yeah.
Come to this houseboat, you guys. It's going to be great.
And then on Monday, I'm back here recording with you.
Love it.
Oh, wait, no, it's the 4th of July on Monday. Are we going to record on Monday?
Listen, we have a strict schedule that we need to stick to, and we can talk about it off air.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
My only thing coming up, I don't have anything on the books until July 9th. I'll be in Portland, and I'm excited about it.
I want to go to Portland.
You'll go.
I will. Okay, well, anything else you want to promote, plug?
Nope, you can follow us at The Pretty Dumb Pod on Instagram. You can follow me at Courtney Biscuit.
You can follow me at Richie_Armani.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks, everyone.
Come to a show. Support live comedy.
Support live comedy. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
We love you. Sew your pussy shut.